Programmatic media buying has benefited from the application of data through technology. Programmatic creative has now closed the loop to allow for efficient, personalized, data-driven brand experiences. Where programmatic buying finds the right consumer at the right time and delivers an ad, programmatic creative ensures that the ad delivers the most relevant message for that consumer at that time. But how does a brand use programmatic technology to efficiently personalize each message? At Spongecell, programmatic creative starts by understanding everything about the context and environment of each ad that we show. What site is it on? What do we know about the person at the other end? Do we have data to show whether they are male, female, a mother, a New Yorker? What are the consumer's external signals telling us about their environment at that time? Have we delivered an ad to that consumer before? What ad did we show them? What did they do? Did they engage with the content? If so, what feature or product did they engage with? What do we know about the ad that the consumer was exposed to previously? What device were they on? What time was it? And have we seen similar consumers at similar times? Spongecell's decision engine and creative auto optimization work together to process all this information within milliseconds. This creates and serves a custom ad that is highly personalized and relevant on the fly for every impression. How do we put all this into action? How does our technology platform know what to do? Campaigns are easy to set up. We assign campaign-specific hard rules within the decision engine using a simple, flexible tagging system. These aren't like ad tags. They look and work similarly to how hashtags work on Instagram to describe a photo, or how tagging works on a blog to provide keywords for organization and search. How does our solution differ from a traditional decision tree? Traditional decision trees use a complex system of hierarchical nested folders to assign preconceived hard rules for each campaign. They are difficult to set up, often require retrafficking when in-flight changes are made, and don't easily show which rules have been applied to each creative. Spongecell's next-generation decision engine can assign tags in 3 different ways. Tags can be set up prior to campaign launch as hard rules. Hard rules can just as easily be updated during the campaign to maximize campaign impact. Hard rules are assigned to always be followed. A hard rule could be to always show apples on the West Coast, but never show apples in Seattle. We are also able to assign insight tags as suggestions or recommendations. These are guidelines for what the platform can do. They are based on knowledge of the product, brand, and audience. An insight could be from previous sales data that indicates that apples are more likely to be purchased after lunch, so show the Apple creative with a special offer, unless the consumer is in Seattle, when we'll show oranges. Spongecell's powerful decision engine and auto optimization can take insights and decisioning to yet another level by harnessing all the data we know about the brand and consumer to run auto discovery. Auto discovery can identify additional opportunities for optimization outside of the original preconceived hard rules and suggestions. Our solution can identify that West Coast consumers are more likely to purchase oranges when it's raining. The advertiser can choose to make media signal changes, or we can assign this as a hard rule for creative targeting. Let's see all this in action. Consider a campaign for a mobile carrier. Based on previous client sales data, a hard rule could be assigned at the beginning of the campaign to always show phone upgrades to existing customers and always show data plan upgrades to new customers. An insights tag or suggestion may also be added to show more iPhone upgrade ads to existing customers. Spongecell's auto discovery, working in sync with our creative auto optimization, may identify that customers on the West Coast are more likely to respond to and engage with iPhone ads, and East Coast customers are more likely to find the Samsung creatives most appealing. This will be applied to the optimization weighting of creatives, and can also be reset as a consistent hard rule if desired. Auto discovery might also indicate that West Coast women are more likely to engage with an iPhone upgrade ad during rush hour. This can help inform media and creative weighting, as well as campaign-specific rules and insights. But isn't optimization already performed by the publisher or media agency? Spongecell's creative auto optimization is complementary to media optimization by taking into account the consumer's profile and past engagement behavior. Our collected optimization insights inform the decision engine on which creative content to include in the ad itself to deliver the most relevant message to a consumer and the most impactful result for the advertiser. Spongecell's creative auto-optimization is always on, so it's constantly learning and making improvements. Our expedited initial learning phase means that we will be able to make improvements to your new creative within an hour of it launching, where other solutions could take days. This makes it effective even for short campaigns, or those that have multiple creative variations or regular creative refreshes. If a campaign has only one creative, our auto-optimization solution learns from how each consumer responds to that creative, noting environmental factors, so that when we see the same consumer in future campaigns, we have an understanding of how they react to new ads. Although creative auto-optimization and auto-discovery are always on, you can make manual changes to the campaign to override our solution at any time, without the need to retraffic tags. That means your campaign has the ability to have the best human and technology input to maximize performance. So you can throw your coat on at the end of the day and go home confident that we're still working for you. Speak to one of our Spongecell programmatic experts about how we can help create a more relevant brand experience on the fly for your business.